take everyone's telephones. That's just so you can't stream, so I get all the views. Look, give me your phone.
Any tactic.
Yeah, we done the tactic. Lovely sunny day, people. What's that, bro? Oh. Do you know what? It's so difficult, yeah? When I've known you for so long, it's just so difficult. It's weird because on the phone I say, yeah, BB, yeah, BB, yeah, BB. And then when I see him in person, you're like... Yes, bro. Good to see you, yeah? Yeah. I see you drove past you on the motorway. Yeah, on the A120, just sitting there. I was just looking, I was thinking... Oh, mate, I was sitting there, I was driving, obviously, yeah? And I was like, oh, mate, I should have been on there. I should have been on the back of that bike, yeah? So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, where Braintree says no. Where Braintree says no. And we've got this guy missing in action. We'll have to put out a thing for him. Last seen, we don't know where he's, you know. He's disappeared, this geezer. If anyone sees him, they must have to call 999 or tell him. The criminal is around. We catch him. Yes, people. There he is, the part-timer.
Part-timer? What a criminal offence that is.
Well, you worked with me last night, wasn't you?
I know. Part-timer.
And there he is, Mr. Craig Houston, all the way down from Scotland. There he is. And there he is, the fucking ranter. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, bro. I'm coming up yours in a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just fancy. I'm allowed in Scotland. Mate, listen, do you know what? I'll tell you this, you know police bail conditions? Police bail conditions are not worth the paper they're written on. You can't get arrested for it. If you breach police bail conditions, it is not an arrestable offence. They have to re-arrest you for the crime, that you was originally arrested for. Therefore, if they do that, they must have more evidence to arrest you. Yeah, they can't do it. Yes, I tell them to fuck off. I don't stick to their conditions. That's some bollocks skis. Bollocks skis. Yeah. I'm not sticking to their bail conditions. I'm a free man in my own country.
Correct, Indo.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're all free in our own country.
Splooshy. Sorry. Oh, I've already put out a missing sign for him, yeah?
Where is he, hey?
I don't know where he is. I think he's, I don't know.
He's tucked up in his little bed in his house.
The best thing to do is to go report him missing to the police. Yeah.
Should we come on? Let's go, come on. Officer, we would like to report a missing person. You reckon you could put him down as missing?
Who?
This guy.
You don't even know who he is.
You don't even know who he is.
See?
Can you put out a missing person request for him? Yeah. Put him on all the cornflake boxes. Put him on all the pints of milks.
Come on, you've got to admit it's good sign. Apart from inquiry, there's no inquiry. Other than that, it's quite good, isn't it?
Well, I'm not your man for spelling.
Oh, you've been reading too much X. You've just shown your true colours, yeah?
That is a leap.
You have just been, he's a follower.
Just lurk in the shadows.
Listen, a lot of you do. Do you know what? I quite have a little bit of fun. During the summertime, you would. I know they'd be watching me. Yeah.
When?
During the summer.
Right.
Yeah, like the streams at Epping, etc. Well, I knew they was because they put it on ITV. Yeah, so they shared, this is AY stream. So they had it in the control room. And I like to talk to them sometimes, wind them up a little bit, have a little bit of a laugh for the joke. But, nah.
You were here last month, weren't you?
Yeah, I got arrested here, didn't I?
Well,
Yeah.
So I was doing the protest liaison stuff.
Yeah.
And I was at the front of the thing and I came past you.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember.
I know, I turned my back on you.
Yeah.
I turned my back.
Past you, I put my hand on you.
Yeah.
You obviously, with hindsight, now I know
I knew I had a warrant because the night before they raided my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, What, like, I wasn't in. I was. The worst of it was, so I'm on my driveway.
Yeah.
Well, not my driveway. I'm parked in the bay outside the house. Policemen have pulled up over here, walked straight past me, knocked on the door.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in the motor. So I've let the seat go back. Yeah, just laid there. And then he's come. He went. Obviously, my missus let him in. We're not criminals, guys. I'm not a criminal.
No.
Do you know what I mean? Like, oh well. What's up? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we should be back in full effect. We should be connected. We should have perfect stream and perfect sound.
Big up.
You know who that is, don't you? Fucking hell, just give me a headache. Yeah. So come on, have we got perfect picture? Live and direct. Yes, that is it. You know why that is it, don't you? Because this gentleman here, yeah, I'm not going to tell everybody. My brother, Wendell, you're going to scare the people away. My brother from another let me log in to the exclusive, and I am on the thing.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
I just want to say a massive thank you to you all for coming today. Obviously, we're never going to get the same out as when we did at our last protest and we had Tommy come down. But I would like to say a big thank you to you all for being brave and actually coming out and speaking out and standing up for what you believe in. There's so many people that actually do want to come to these protests, but they're scared to speak out. And at our last protest, we actually had 3 people that were pulled in by their employers, one of which was suspended for 3 weeks for just coming to the protest.
Disgusting,
and what
guys.
everybody needs to realise in this country is that you have rights, but you need to educate yourself on them. Thankfully, you've got people like AY and BB Media that are educating people on your rights.
Big up.
Thank you.
Big up A1. Big up A1.
Now, under the Human Rights Act, you have a right to protest. If you break the law and you get arrested at a protest, that's a different matter. But you have the right to come and protest, no matter what that is, that's your political belief. You've got people going to Free Palestine marches, which are encouraged by the unions, okay? By unions whose teachers teach your kids. So why aren't you coming out and saying, I don't want this happening in my country, but you're allowing educators of your children to go to Palestine marches? If you don't speak out, you're going to lose your voice. Look at what's trying to be pushed to us now. Anti-British Muslim Islamophobia. I'm sorry, you can criticise religion. I'm Christian. If someone wants to criticise my religion, I could care less because it's my belief system. So we won't be controlled and we will speak out. But today isn't about Islamophobia. It's about the RAF Wethersfield Air Base, which is riddled with illegal, unvetted men.
Fighting age men.
Now, on Thursday of this week, myself, BB Media, and a few members of our protest group came down to the town and we filmed. Whilst we were here, well over 100 men were bussed into the town. Now, if you haven't seen those videos, it's quite shocking scenes, okay? Now, on the day, I spoke to lots of people at the bus stop who were just passing through, who actually was in genuine shock by the volume of men that were there. I had people coming up to me saying, excuse me, is this a regular occurrence? Is this many men here every day? Yes, they are. They are. And if this was the same, if we had lots of, say, football men coming in, 100 of them bussed into the bus stop, do you think that there wouldn't be police there? Of course there would.
In riot gear.
I'm not going to blame the police on the ground. What I will say to Essex Police is you've had £20,000 of taxpayer money for reassurance patrol in this town. Where the hell are they?
Hey!
We've done a freedom of information request and we haven't had a response. Why won't you tell us where this is being spent? This should be in the evenings at that bus stop between 5 and 7 when there's hundreds of them congregating, drinking alcohol and being a general menace to women.
No, we've got perfect signal.
It's all going to get worse.
I've got women
That's
that
what I mean.
message me
Description.
when they're at that bus stop saying, I am terrified, I'm
Right.
gripping the hands of an
Big up,
elderly
Wendell,
lady because
thank
we're
you, Urban
scared.
Scoop.
And do
We've
you
got
know
full
what?
signal
I've
now.
got children, I can't go out and stand with them and I feel completely
Big up, AY too.
hopeless for them. But the police should
Number
be there.
one.
And I tell you now, if you don't go there soon, something will happen. And yes, before anybody tells me, I know British men do stuff too, but this is an imported risk we did not ask for. And I'm not going to have this rhetoric said to me, they've barely committed any crimes, because I'll tell you why they're not committing crimes, because they know when they step off that bus they're being recorded. They know they have to behave a certain way because we're not going to accept it. And no one says anything when they record the women and girls. Now, on to my next point. This pathetic man who claims to be a servant.
That pathetic man, look.
Where are you?
Where are you? Missing
You're
in
tucked
action.
up in your little house with your family and your big wage packet. Like people like me and this people in this town are on minimum wage, walking to that bus stop at night, terrified we're going to get harmed.
Big up, Cheryl.
He don't live here. And look what else he didn't do. He didn't vote for or against a grooming gang inquiry. How can he be okay with that? Where was he? What was so important that he couldn't stick up for young girls that have been abused and ignored by not only the people in their communities, by the police and the judicial system? There should be an inquiry.
Brilliant, isn't she, Wendell? Brilliant, isn't she?
Guilty conscience!
The Conservative government signed us up to that airbase, okay? They put out a fake little story before to claim that it would be a prison, to get it into our minds that these migrants, when they came in, would be held under lock and key. For the first year, they were. It was a temporary accommodation. Then it was pushed to a permanent one. And that's when they were bussed in. And none of us knew that the buses were going to happen. We were told that they would be kept under lock and key. We were fed a lie. And now, when we're trying to speak out about it, we're suddenly racist. Well, I'm sorry, we're not. It doesn't matter what colour they are. It's about the fact they broke the law coming into this country. And Shabana Mahmood went on television and she said that she would have no problem living next to that base. Well, tell that to the man that lives near the base whose wife's dying and has them going near his garden. Tell that to him. You come and walk down the bus stop, Shabana, in the evenings with these women, because it's all right for you. You come from a place of privilege. All of these people in government do, and that's why it needs to change when we vote next time.
Aim high, vote low.
We
Millions
need to
must
vote
go.
for people with a moral compass that don't just
Isn't that
accept
right, Wendell?
a wage, that they actually care and have some degree of humanity for people. Because all we're seeing in government is sympathisers of illegal migrants. Where's the sympathy for the British citizens? Now, I'm going to send a really strong message to people that are watching this that are not here today. If you don't use your voice, you're going to lose it. Look around you. Look how fast this country is changing. How you're being silenced. Silenced in your employment. Silenced by the police. Silenced by the judicial system. Silenced by even people on the left. Why is it that the people on the left can demand they can go to our workplaces and get us sacked? Well, why when they go to Free Palestine demos and they're pushing extremist organisations,
Thank you,
why
Hayley.
are they getting away with that?
Keep pumping that link if you want. Keep pumping that link,
Why
Hayley, if you
has
want.
the Muslim Brotherhood not been prescribed as a terrorist organisation in this country? Because Islam is in bed with them, that's why.
Yes!
I am sickened to see children being covered up, and that's what I'll say on the matter. Children should not be covered up, they are children. They should not have their hair hidden away. They should be able to be free. This is a Western country. We embrace other religions, but we will not be told what to do by other people. Another thing that I want to say is I've had so many people in this town come to me with issues to do with the base, and they're too scared to speak out. You need to report it to the police. I know the relationship has broken down with the police, but if you don't report it, there is not going to be any stats and they will not deal with it. Remember, the boots on the ground are the people that are reporting, it's the ones above. So go to the police and tell them what's happening, but also go online. Put it online. Put it online. You have a duty to tell your community what's happening and what you're going through. Don't hide away, don't be silenced because it disappears. I know that more than anybody. My court case has now been pushed back by a further 2 years. 4 years I've got to wait for justice. That could be any of you. So speak out, because if you don't, you will not have justice.
The police don't hide their stats.
They won't do when it goes online because everybody's going to know about it.
Bigger.
Now, I also want to talk about some victims today. I've recently been working with victims and speaking to people that have been affected by these deep-rooted issues. I've had to sit down with BB Media. I won't go into detail of the case, but you can see the video of a lady whose grandchild was a victim from an illegal migrant who pretended to be a child. Now, I had to sit face to face with that woman and talk to her about what she went through. Do you think she's got any support? No, she hasn't. Our government is not even talking about the fact that these children and women are being abused by migrants. It's hidden. We have to pretend it's not happening because he's not British. He's not a British person. We are fully aware that British men do things. We call them out. But why are you not calling them out, Keir? Look at Rhiannon White. Why is her name not everywhere? She went to work. She was earning some money and she got killed. She got stalked and killed by a man that should not have been here. Now, there's someone else I want to talk about. This man is called Lee Hurst. Lee Heath, sorry. Lee Heath.
Hold him there, hold him
Lee
there.
Heath.
Hold it up.
Lee Heath was murdered in 2011 by 4 illegal migrants in Germany. His mum is here with us today. Not many people know Lee's story or his face, but I do. I've sat down with Marie. Every time Marie sees a refugees are welcome sign, it makes her feel physically sick because her son is dead. And do you know what? The Foreign Office are pathetic. They went over to Germany once when she had to go over for 6 months and sit in a court and watch an Afghan migrant hide away after what he did to her son. Lee was due to get married that year. He was a strong, important part of her family, and her family have been broken apart by his murder. And our government don't care. They didn't give him any support. Marie had to put together a GoFundMe just to afford flights to go and sit there and hear how her son was murdered. That could be any of you. So remember, there are people all across this world being abused and killed by men who have been brought into their country illegally. Another victim I want to talk about is Abby Johnson. She's a strong girl that was abused by a migrant. He's been given 7.5 years, and I've spoken to Abby personally. She should never have been harmed, and I will get emotional about this, because there are women being harmed all over this country. And if we don't defend them, more and more will be harmed, and more will die.
Detain and deport! Oh, you're so silly, darling. Get up, cold!
I'm not crying for me, I'm crying for people that have pain, real pain that I can't take away. But we have to try, because if we don't, there will be so many more.
Well done, Lish.
Over the country, there is a blueprint of this happening. I speak with people in other towns who have hotels, and like Crowborough, I've got some people speaking from Crowborough today, Shana and Liam. They have the same thing happening in their town. They've got a barracks opened with it's going to be over 500 men.
Keep pumping that link, Hayley, yeah?
Now, in these towns and in
If you
our
can.
town, we have organisations that work together against us for speaking out, and they're actually organisations of people that actually don't even come from our town. In our town, we have Care for Calais working against us. And this is my sign that I've made about them. They're Care for Communism. They're spending their time facilitating migrants into the country to push far left political and economic ideologies. People abuse us with the terminology of racism every time we challenge behaviour by illegal men. In my group alone, I have people from India, I have people from Lebanon, I have people that have come over here legally who pay all the time to keep living here and putting into our economy, and they are sick of what's happening. Look at, the Yummy's Cafe that a lot of us went to today. Shabelle, he's got lived experience. He fled the Islamic regime in his homeland, okay? He was tortured. He saw horrendous things, but he's embraced Britain and he loves Britain. He is British, and I don't care about any of these EFO nats that don't agree with that. He is British because he loves Britain, and he is standing up for us. He is one of us. I've got a lady in my group.
Sorry, but it's got to go on.
Indian. She fled India many, many years ago, and she wanted to live a Western life. She was Christian. When she walked down the street, she had to hide her cross, okay? Her life was at risk in India. She came here. She's got a beautiful life now. She's got children. And she said to me, I am fleeing. Okay. The men that I fled from are coming to this country. Okay?
I'll show you.
These are people that know what they're talking about. So when Care for Calais come out and they call you racist, don't take any notice of that absolute rubbish, okay? People don't need to keep worrying about what they're saying because you know you're not racist. This isn't about colour. This is about people coming from countries that believe that children should be married at 9. Come on. How can you undo that level of brainwashing? They get one little pathetic lesson at Wethersfield for a couple of hours about how they can't stare at girls. That's actually in the Home Office document. It says that. They are educated not to stare at women. Come on. This is ridiculous. And if they are fleeing war, where's women and children? I'll be the first one helping the women and kids.
Yeah.
The CEO of Care for Calais.
Claire Mosley was the original founder of Care for Calais. She's now no longer in there, but I'd just like to educate you on the fact that she had an affair with a migrant in the Calais camp, and then he set fire to the camp, okay? So someone who preaches about human rights, don't you think you took advantage of a little vulnerable migrant in the base, Claire? Now, Claire is also running another group now, which is Love Music, Hate Racism. But she's in bed with Stand Up to Racism, by the way. So all of your teachers that are going to the unions, they're with Claire Mosley. But anyway, back to the blueprint situation. So Care for Calais are operating in our town, okay? They go in the Salvation Army Hall. BB Media covered this last Thursday. They're going in there, they're getting their haircut, they're doing their activities, which are paid for by us as the taxpayer, because Braintree District Council gave £50,000 to Art Refuge, cricket lessons, football lessons. I could go on. We've got all the information out there previously, but that is what they're doing, okay? They come out, they go straight to the bank, they withdraw money, and they go in the bookies, and then they come and buy alcohol and drink it here. Now, I am sick of people writing online to us saying, how do you know they're migrants? We know they're migrants because they get off the bus and we see the same ones. So please stop saying that we're just following random people around who are different colours to us, because that's absolute nonsense, okay? Yeah. This is our town, and we demand, I'm sorry, if I saw a British man sitting on the bench at 11 AM drinking a can of beer, I wouldn't like it. And we do say it, all of us in this town call out people public drinking here. We've got signage up where they're not supposed to be doing it, but the illegals are getting away with it. So I'm sorry, Braintree Council, pick up your enforcement officers, please, and start actually putting these people aside and taking out. Exactly. So myself and Crowborough will be working together to actually show people what this blueprint is. So if you've got a base opening in your town or you've got another hotel, you will start to see the pattern emerging and how these groups intersect together and what they do to try to push any of us coming out and saying we don't agree with it. I also want to mention we run a women's group, okay? We've got an amazing man, I'm not going to name him, who lets us use his venue. And he's not going to be bullied, by the way, left. He's not going to be bullied by you. But these women, we get together, biological women only, and... Sorry, no, you're allowed. Yeah. But anyway, these women get together, we talk about how to report crime. This isn't just about migrants, by the way. This is every crime. every man that could commit a crime. We give out safety alarms. We talk about how to keep safe. And I also empower those women to go out. Stop staying in your house, okay? Because you're a Western woman. You can go out. You don't need permission from your husbands. Go out. Right? So also,
I tell you, this is
look
one of the
around
best
you.
speakers I've heard.
The government is failing. The NHS is failing.
I
the
remember the
judicial
first
system
protest that
is
she ever done.
failing.
Yeah, I was
we
here.
all need
Yeah.
to
And
you
speak
can see
out
how
and
she-
talk more.
She walked around with a mic.
I also want to mention,
interviewing the people
and I
in
haven't
the
been
crowd.
told to say this,
And I thought, you know what, that was fucking
UTK on
brilliant.
the 16th of May, we all need to unite. We need to go to that protest and we need to make sure that it's the biggest event ever. So make sure you go on the 16th of May.
Location to be confirmed.
I want to say lastly to all the victims across the country, we stand for you. We will say your name when they won't. And we will fight for you forever.
That's it. If you got to set up, not really.
It's enough of me speaking.
Not all
Sorry.
men. Telling you.
Liam and Shana. So I'd like to introduce them. Liam and Shana are proud patriots for their town. They helped to found the Crowborough protests when the local barracks were taken over. Together, Liam and Shana are partners, parents and patriots. And they have been putting themselves on the line, documenting what's been happening in their community, especially through their new page called Migrants on the Move. They're helping shine a light on events in their town and holding the Home Office and government to account. I'd like to give them a massive round of applause.
Who's talking? Are you talking? Hold that for me a minute, baby.
Braintree, how you doing?
Big up.
Oh, wait.
So first of all, thank you to Shell and everyone else who invited us along. Much appreciated.
Got it?
Yeah.
So, as you heard, we're from Crowborough, and I just wanted to see if there's any differences between what's happening with us and what's happening with you. So, when I first drove in here, the first thing you notice is what a beautiful town. And how many other beautiful towns they're going to try to do this. The next thing I noticed was the flags. So well done to everyone who put the flags up. Well done. So, our story. We first heard about it on the news. We weren't told, we had no inkling whatsoever. We went to a public meeting where people understood where their values were. People were scared, people were frightened. And I decided...
What's happening, people? BB. I've
First
got
protest
AYs too.
We didn't know what to expect. We didn't know if people were going to turn up. And it took us all by surprise. About 2,000 people turned up and we couldn't cope, the police couldn't cope. But it was such a spontaneous day that it made such a success. And we're really proud of what we've done.
What's happening, people? I hope you're good.
So weeks went on, and although we were protesting in big numbers, we weren't being listened to, and we knew that
Yeah, big up all, big up all.
neighbours.
I don't know where he's run off to.
Imminent.
He's left me with the bloody
me and a
thing.
few others, we were going down there a daytime of an evening, and we were stopping vehicles coming in. We stopped Amazon. Amazon decided they were going to stop for delivering there. We stopped generators going in, and we thought we were winning. However, we were very, very wrong.
Don't forget the people on the AY one. Come and give me a sub. Hit that like.
I found myself in a police cell. Brought that down to earth very, very quickly.
And anyone on mine, if you're not already on there, go over to AY, please. Give him a sub.
Of the new army camp. So you can make your own mind up from that. Anyway, the inevitable happened. They rolled 27 unvetted, undocumented men in under the cover of darkness and the police escort. So if that's not a dirty secret, I don't know what is. Yeah? What we're doing isn't a dirty secret. We need to encourage more and more of you people to come out and not be scared to voice your opinions, because you will lose it. So,
Big up, big up, big
the
up.
first lot coming, there's a small amount of people that are protesting outside. And they were told if they didn't vacate the area, they would be
I just flipped
arrested
it on me quickly.
for aggravated trespass. They haven't broken in anywhere.
It's all good.
They weren't inside.
Don't listen
So
to
how
me,
is
B.
that aggravated? the police will make up their own rules to suit their own agenda. And this is what's happening up and down the country, guys, and we need to be aware of it.
No, I just said morning and then flipped it like that.
Exactly that. So,
number one hotel
up until now,
investigator.
there hasn't been
Number one
any
citizen
incidents
journalist in the
over,
country.
which we are thankful for. However, this is largely
say
down
that
to the
now.
reason being that they are busing these migrants from one town into another town. They are busing them into a town that already has a migrant crisis where they will be unnoticed. Now, this is because the Home Office need Kroger to be a success,
but he done a
or
night
appear
shift.
a success on the surface.
Half a job, but he done a
Because
night
all
shift.
the publicity it's had, they cannot afford for it to go wrong. So what they're doing
He's plugging
is
his
they're
own
moving
channel,
the
is he?
beast from one town
Number
into
one.
another
Is that
town.
what he was doing,
They do
plugging
not
his
care
channel, was
about
he?
the people in
Wait.
towns.
Tell the truth, what I actually said. You can listen back anyway.
I will do, don't worry
Yeah.
about that.
I said, don't forget, give me a sub. And I said, whoever's on mine, if you're not already on A1, go and give him a sub.
In your town too, and it's so important.
Plugs both of us.
that we stand united, we stand together, and we stand strong.
Yeah, listen, look, big up, listen, I'm not a greedy person. If you want to go and watch BB, go and watch BB. But if you want to come and watch the best show, you come and watch the AY show. You want to come and watch something proper, you watch me. You want to watch rubbish, go watch BB. See, I can do it at Allgies. Yeah?
Yeah, I bigged you up, though.
Do you know what, yeah? Me and BB knew each other when we was this high.
Yeah.
Yeah?
There's no chance we don't have a lot of height.
And a lot skinnier.
So how long I've known this geezer for?
Sorry if I've been heightist.
Mate, I'm telling you, mate, I've known him for 30 odd years, man.
Yeah, we're a lot skinnier too.
Yeah, I love you all too, yeah?
You're not that height off.
Like, to tell the truth, he has actually been this height for fucking donkeys.
I look a bit taller now because the shoes.
Back to a period of my childhood that plays a huge part in my life. Summer holidays between ending primary school. Do some of you feel like training for that?
How you doing, bro? You alright, yeah?
Good, yeah. You well?
What's that, mate? You well? Yeah.
It's not many here today, though, is it?
But it was never going to be, was there?
No, we're down to
It's sad, really, yeah, that Tommy comes and they flock. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
When,
Do you live?
yeah, I'm live at the minute, yeah.
So, folks, you just need to know that AY.
This is Liam Galvin, by the way, guys. Yeah, you should know who he is. If you don't know who he is, then his channel and sub his channel.
Fantastic.
Together for the children.
Absolutely.
And what is it? TWAS. Together we are stronger.
That's
yeah?
it. That
is it. Yeah.
AY Audience, one of the bravest men on the circuit, deserves
Thank you, bro.
absolutely everybody's support. You know, subscribe to him, watch him, because this is a brave, patriotic man. So we must all support him. Okay.
Man, I was out last night till 5 o'clock in the morning, bro.
Oh, really?
I was following a coach.
Oh,
I followed a coach, guys, with 39 migrants. Straight into fucking Luton.
these are the people that are going to save Britain. So
We're trying to.
Good luck to him. Good luck to him. Keep
We're
on
going to
going.
try to. With people like yours out though, guys, because if it wasn't for you guys that have been doing it a lot longer than myself, yeah, like promoting me and shouting me out on channels and giving me opportunities to come and talk and things like that then my channel wouldn't be where it is. Do you know what I mean? And
Yeah, but it takes some guts to be going into these hotels.
He is a top man, yeah. Liam Galvin is a top man. They all are. All together for the children, yeah. Every single one of them. Yeah, I haven't got a bad word to say about any of them, to be honest.
Don't let me interrupt. We got all the speeches going on and all that.
I'll catch you in a little while, yeah.
But what I'm saying is, these takeaway shops, and you see these young girls, there's a video posted recently, where the young girls were inside the shop. Yeah, they're a huge target, aren't they? You know, you don't know what's happening behind the scenes, behind the takeaway shops. So if you do see something that isn't quite right, you need to step in and you need to take action. But yeah, I'm sorry, I couldn't.
If you see something and you know it's wrong, do not let the fear of being called racist stop children from speaking out. Because if you worry about being called racist, girls are going to get harmed, okay? screw that. Don't matter what colour you are. If you mess with kids, we're going to pull you out. Yes. You are so brave.
Do you know what? 100%. You mess with kids, we're going to pull you out. Yeah? It doesn't matter what nationality you are, what race you are, what religion you are. Yeah? If you're messing with children and women, we're calling you out for that shit.
Well done, girl. You're brave.
Well done.
Thanks.
Well done,
So there we go. That is programme. And what I would say is we all need to go down there at some point.
I might get told off by Liam.
Myself, Liam, Sean, and the rest of my protest group have been discussing about this protest. I think the next thing we need to do is we all need to write letters individually about how we're feeling, and we need to go and hand deliver them to the Home Office, okay? They're completely compromised, but let's give them some admin, shall we? Let's give them some nice letters about all of our trauma, how we're sick of what's happening. I'd now like to introduce our next speakers, Kevin and Stevie.
Shell, do you have a translator? Got subtitles coming up.
And Kevin, both stick up for their beliefs. Stevie's one of the organisers behind Peterhead United. Woo! With Kevin standing firmly beside him, supporting the movement. They are proud, brave Scotsmen. Together, they travel across the country, speaking out and standing up at events, including outside barracks that are earmarked to house illegal migrants. Now, they refuse to stay silent while this country changes around them. They're standing up.
Go on, Kev!
Yeah, we know that.
Too long now.
We've heard that,
We don't
Bugatti.
fall for that no more.
Oh, I'll get you. Don't worry, I'll have you somehow.
I think I turned it off.
Nah.
I missed and turned your one off. Push the button. That's it.
We've got a bit of tech issues here going on now. Well, good morning, or is it good afternoon? I can't tell the time because we've been on the road since 2 o'clock this morning. But welcome, Braintree. Look at yous again. Another great turnout yet again. Give yourselves a round of applause and make some noise and let people know that you have had enough. I didn't actually prepare any today, but just the usual like me, I usually kind of rerun things over in my head. I only came down today with my good friend Stevie, Dean, and Big Craig's came down, and Scotty G has come down from Manchester today as well. We picked him up on the way down. The reason we come down here is because we're just showing we're here to support you guys. Because we're getting the same problems up the road in Scotland.
If not worse.
I'll give you a couple of examples. I was at Falkirk on Wednesday, and there's 90 men reside in a hotel called the Cladden, and there's 90 men there, and every single week there's people like Gillian and people like Pauline and people like Laura Murtagh all stand outside that hotel and support these people, even knowing that there's been victims created from that hotel. Every single week they're there, and you know what they do? It's the same old rhetoric. Here comes the racists. There's nothing racist about wanting to save your community.
I'm going to catch
Well, I
a flight
stood there on Wednesday.
Yeah.
11 of the men
Craig's
were
gonna come
allowed
pick me
to
up
leave
from
the
the airport.
hotel
I'm staying at
and walk
Craig's.
freely about the town of
Whichever
Falkirk.
one it is.
And that's spread out across the whole of Scotland. That's not just Falkirk community. That's Aberdeen, that's Peterhead, that's Dundee, that's Stirling, that's Perth, that's Dumfries. It's everywhere. So when we come down here, we're coming down here today just to show you that Scotland has got the same problems as you, and we stand with you.
And do you know what? We need to stand with them as well.
We're just waiting for 300 men to arrive at Cameron Barracks up in Inverness. You're maybe better off getting up there quite quickly. That's a beautiful city. It's the capital of the Highlands. Absolutely stunning. And they're about to receive 300 men. Same as what Crowborough has. Same as what you guys are facing down here. The thing is, we've got to try and make sure that we get out the streets. We've got to protest these things. Week in, week out. And we've got to stand with no fear. Because when you get called a racist, laugh it off. Because nobody that I'm standing in front of right now is a racist here. We are just concerned citizens.
getting closer and closer this way.
So all I'm going
know
to
he
say
is.
is I'm going to echo what Shelley said earlier on. May the 16th,
The dream team.
unite the kingdom. That's an important day because it is about uniting the kingdom. And for all four corners of this kingdom, we need to get into London and under the boots of every page here, every
we've been a lot of people's dream team, don't worry,
and that
guys.
government should hear
Don't
every
worry,
voice
bro.
of every
We've been a lot of people's
citizen
nightmares
from
and all.
every part of this united kingdom.
Probably more like this.
And thank you once again for having us.
This is what I mean. We've got such amazing people all across the country that can relate to what we're going through in Braintree. This isn't an isolated case. I'm now going to introduce you to Stevie. Take it
the
away,
boats.
Stevie. Give him a massive round of applause.
This is Stevie, stop the boat.
Where's the marketing?
On duty.
Big up. Which one?
Stevie boy!
Sorry,
Kevin.
And respect the rule of law. For generations of people have worked hard, paid in, served and stood up for the country in times of peace and in times of war. Our freedoms were not given lightly. They were earned, defended and preserved by those who came before us. And today, we face a hard truth. A country that does not enforce its borders, does not enforce its laws, and does not put its own people first. It's a country that's at risk of losing itself.
Having a bubble or what?
Don't Stevie boy, you got a trouble. The proposal of housing over 1,000 men in illegal migrant in Wethersfield barracks raises serious and legitimate questions. Not about compassion, but about priorities. Yes! It is part of our national infrastructure, paid for by the British public, defended by the British
everywhere.
service personnel,
Oh, was it?
and rooted by British history.
I'm seeing all the confetti now.
It should not become a symbol of a system that rewards illegal entry while neglecting those who have already given everything to this country. Yes!
What's this up here?
Let us be absolutely clear. There must be no expectations for illegal arrivals. A law that is selectively enforced is not a law at all. When people enter Britain illegally, bypassing legal routes and ignoring the borders, they undermine the fairness and the system and the trust of our public. Compassion does not mean abandoning standards. Kindness does not mean chaos. Britain is one of the most tolerant and generous nations on earth. But tolerance only survives when it is matched with responsibility. Yes. Those who wish to live here must respect our rules, our laws, and our way of life. Our culture, rooted in democracy, equality before the law, freedom of speech, and mutual respect must come first. Without that shared foundation, a society cannot function. And while we are told there is no alternative but to house illegal migrants in former military facilities, we must ask, why are British veterans still waiting? Yep. Men and women who wore the uniform, who served on the front line and stood ready to defend this country at a moment's notice. Yes, Stevie! They should never come second in their own country. Housing veterans before illegal migrants is not controversial. It is moral. It is common sense. It is a statement of national self-respect. A country that fails its veterans fails its conscience. Yes. This is not about hatred. It's not about race. It's not about turning our backs on the ones in genuine need. Right, Steve, well done.
Big up. We ain't got space for no more refugees.
No.
Give him a big round of applause.
Big up, Stevie.
Big up.
Governed by laws, not loopholes, by duty, not disorder. If you want a strong brain tomorrow, we must make strong decisions today. Yes! Secure our borders. Yes! Enforce the law. Yes! Respect our culture. Yes! Put British veterans and citizens first.
Yes!
And there's no such thing as a new Scot!
That is not extremism. That is leadership.
Definitely his translator.
That is Britain standing tall once again.
Say that again,
We are
buddy.
being attacked from all angles, the country in general. Scotland, England, Ireland and Wales.
I'm busy enough for one channel.
We're all being attacked. Not just here, but across the world.
Probably a 4 out of 10 one.
I made a promise to God, guys, right? I would come out here and with many other yous, come out here, give people a voice, right? Because at the end of the day, don't be silenced, people, right? Where I come from is a little town, maybe roughly the size of this place, right? We've got a different issue. They're getting handed houses straight away, you know? And the start of it was last week, right? Every one of you will know it's the start of it. Guy videoing in someone's window, well, she's in her living room, in her own bloody house, guys. Yep. You know?
Detain and deport!
This needs to stop. We want our country back.
Yes! Just finish
Thank you, guys. Thank you,
United are out all the time in all weathers, okay? Sometimes they don't get a
Hold on,
massive
Steve.
turnout, but their
Yeah,
message is clear, okay? They are here to stay, they're not going to stop. They care about Scotland as much as they do the rest of this United Kingdom. Our next speaker is Craig Houston. He is a powerful voice for people across the country. He is a political commentator and activist who speaks honestly and without fear about issues that are clearly being ignored. He is now a political leader in Scotland. He continues to challenge the establishment and stand up for those who feel unheard. Please give him a massive round of applause.
Big up.
Hello there.
Hello there.
Right, day 2, thanks for warming them up for me, guys. Now, I'm going to say 2 things before I go on with the things I want to say to you. First thing, how brave is it of people coming up here who have been assaulted and victims?
Yeah.
People who shouldn't be here. Round of applause for them. And I'll make an apology before I get going. And that is, I'm really sorry, I am a Glaswegian, so unless you really like Absy Nisbet, Willie Corley, or Tiger,
Turn the speaker facing this way.
So I'm going to make it easy for you. Right? See when I do that, just cheer and clap your hands. Yeah? Right, I want to tell you why I'm here.
that way?
Explain to you why I'm here. Last summer, I was very humbled to be asked to speak at protests.
Houston in the building.
Peterhead, Aberdeen, Glasgow, Edinburgh, and Manchester. I then attended protests in Ballymena in Northern Ireland, London. I then took it on myself to go to Dover and go to Cali myself to see this picture for myself. I then tried to ask myself the question, how did he get to France? How did he get into EU? And I spent 5 days in the island of Lesbos finding out my own truth. Not the mainstream media, not the politicians, but you guys, every single one of you know. And do you know what? You guys are right. It's a scam, it's a sham, and it is illegal.
Yes, sir!
Right, now what did I learn? I learned 2 things in my travels last year when all round these. And I do promise to get to Wales this year because they're good people as well. What I learned, Tom. Right, big guy, enough.
The time's up.
We're doing that till 11 for 12. I'm going to be here a while.
You've only got an hour left, Craig.
What did I learn? I learned that everybody in the street, not the politicians, not the media, we have the same concerns, the same fears. We fear when our daughters go out alone at night. We fear when our partners and our wives and our mothers come home from the shops alone, using public transport. We shouldn't need to live like this. We're upset with the lack of social affordable housing right across this country, and seeing our own people, including the veterans who should be at the front of that queue, getting overtaken by lots of people. And we have concerns, not so much with what people with immigration, but it's the levels that everybody cannot cope with. It's putting strains on our infrastructure, our health service, our houses, and, although they want us to ignore it, crime. And we need to see changes. Please understand what it means. Right. So, why am I here? To show and my support. I've now been in Essex twice. Kevin and I came down at the end of last year. And what I've seen in Essex now twice is hope for the rest of this beautiful country. Because you people are smashing it out the park with your efforts. So you guys, give you guys a round of applause. Because you're due it. Let's hope for it. What do I expect?
The Essex boys leading the way.
People that we
send Howie crew.
To both parliaments.
The only way is Essex.
Our people first. That's not racist.
They won't have us on the show though, will they? They won't have us on the show though.
Probably would do now, mate.
Don't put your hand up.
Probably beg for me to go on there now.
So guys, thank you very much for this lovely county, for inspiring me and inspiring villages and towns all over this beautiful country called the United Kingdom. And the only thing that separates us, because I've spoken to people in every corner of it in the last 12 months, is our accent. That's it. We have the same standards, the same morals, the same desires, the same fears. And do you know what? We will win this. Do you know why? Because we are the people of the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Well said. Well said.
And we have done better against tougher opposition. And this time, we just need to change the governments. Thank you very much.
Well said.
Take over the show for me for a little while if you want, guys. Just don't say anything controversial and get me banned.
There you go.
Go for a stroll. Cigarette. He could Phil. Give him a little bit of, you know, apprentice, isn't it?
50-50.
Practice.
50-50.
Right. Right.
Thank you. I think that we all need to stay down there. Great. Come stand with you and unite with Scotland.
Come in and take these more.
I've got a couple of spare rooms.
Don't say that, you're going to need 50 rooms.
Our next speaker is Sean. He is a British Army veteran and the founder of the Uncensored Braintree.
Go on, Shorty boy!
Go on, Shorty boy!
Sean hosts classes, a community chat on X, where people across the country can come together to debate and discuss and share their views on what's happening in the issue. Over to Sean.
Make some noise, Shorty boy!
What's the now, Sean?
I can't believe that I'm standing here having to read out this I can't believe I'm standing here having to read this out, right? As this government forced me into this position. Great Britain. Like, is it great right now though? No. Far from it. Yeah? I used to be proud of my country, right? And we used to be a proud nation. But all of a sudden, the woke agenda embedded itself into the roots of our society. Islam creeped in and infiltrated every single government sector, our politics, our education, and so on, to the point where it becomes normalised to swear your oath over a Quran in the House of Commons.
Disgusting.
We are a Christian country. Yes. Therefore, any MP that gets sworn into UK Parliament should be placing their hand on a Bible. That's one observation. Now, the number of churches being burned down are on the rise, while more mosques continue to be built all over the country. Currently, there are around 2,191 mosques in the UK. And the number is only getting bigger and bigger.
Disgusting.
Right? Yet if you look to Saudi Arabia, where the birth of Islam is, they ban any form of non-Islamic practice. Also, there's no churches. So why does our country allow them to build their mosques over here? And even when they have all of these mosques built, that still isn't good enough. To the point where they're on the streets in our capital praying to Allah. So to make no mistake, right, this is a sign of dominance over our country, with Sadiq Khan at the forefront encouraging all of it. The royal family pandering with social media posts, Islamic community.
Don't.
It's not right.
Disgusting.
Our British culture is being stripped away brick by brick, while Islam continues to build on top of it. It's disgusting. If I wanted to live in an Islamic country, then I would pack my bags and move to Saudi.
100%.
Proud Christian nation, and we shouldn't be allowing a third world ideology to take away our British values, our culture, right, our way of life. You've got the government facilitating an ongoing invasion of illegal migrants breaking into our country every other day in droves. Yeah? And instead of keeping entertained and supporting them, they allow these fighting age men to roam our streets and do whatever they want. If you came to our country, you come here legally. And when you're here, if you wish to stay here, then you work. You pay your taxes. You respect our British culture and values, and you assimilate with us properly. If a group of men broke into the United States, does anyone here think that the US government and Trump would allow those men to roam the streets and do whatever they like our country is? Right. No, they bloody wouldn't. And that's why we all continue to see news alerts of rapes and murders committed by a lot of these migrants on our women and our children. And all of us are funding them to be put up in our hotels, HMOs, military camps through our taxes. So just remember, the government is doing all of this for them, yeah? While our veterans who have fought for the country, have lost limbs, suffer from PTSD, are homeless, are vulnerable, are left to rot. It should be our veterans that have got fuck all being housed in hotels and barracks, not these migrants who have broken into our country and commit rape and murder on our people. I want common sense back. I want safety on our streets for our women, our children and our elderly. I want our veterans to be looked after in their times of need and for pride to be restored in our country. And the only way for that to happen is to get Keir Starmer and his corrupt paedophile protecting government out.
Get them all the out.
Thank you, Shelley, for having me again. You're doing an amazing job bringing your town together to stand up to this bullshit.
Remember Lee Rigby? You think he served for this country? Look what happened to him. Our veterans need to be protected. We need people to be proud of their country. We've got hardly anyone joining the army now. We've got almost the same amount of people on the terrorist watch list as we have in the army. It's ridiculous. Our next speaker is Leon. Leon knows what it means to operate under pressure. He's a military veteran, the CEO of CP Shield Security. He also has real-world security expertise. He dedicates his time supporting other veterans, and he's going to talk about his upcoming plans for the veterans.
Go on, Leon.
Go on, Leon.
Firstly, I'd like to thank Shell for giving me the opportunity.
Do it closer, Leon.
Speak up, Leon. Speak up, Leon. Shout into it, mate. My name is Leon Festana, and I'm the director of a veteran-run organisation that takes veterans, many referred from the DWP and the job centres, trains them, gives them licences, and moves them into full-time employment. Every bit of profit that we generate is reinvested straight back into those veterans, supporting them with housing, medical care, debt management, and long-term stability. This is real work, real outcomes, and real lives being built. But despite this, for months we've been reaching out to MPs, to the DWP, to Army Champion Leagues, and to the councils. And we've been met with silence, pointless signposting, and no one willing to step forward and champion what we are doing. These are the very same people who use veteran names for political agendas to secure their seats and positions. Today I stand here looking at an overwhelming level of support given elsewhere. Wait. Today I stand here looking at the overwhelming level of support being given elsewhere, while our own veterans are being forgotten. So today I have a couple of direct questions for the government. For decades we were sent into war zones. Many of the men we were sent to fight came from the very places we are now seeing people arriving from. We are told they were a danger to our public. We were told that given the chance they would harm our people. We were told we had a duty to protect. And people believed that. Lives were lost, families' lives were changed forever, sons, daughters, fathers, mothers were all impacted. And now we are housing these very same groups. So my question is this: were we sent to fight for political gain, misled in order to gain the public backing? Or were we told the truth and we are now allowing dangerous men to walk our streets and be treated better than our own soldiers? Because it cannot be both. My second question is this: the government response to Russian aggression has been escalation. Since the war began, our government has provoked, funded and made threats towards a large, modern, sophisticated and well-funded military with significant combat experience. We are now being told to prepare for war, like our grandfathers did. So who is that message aimed at? Is it aimed at the 1.2 million men who are prioritised over British people, men who have already fled their wars, leaving women and children behind? Is it aimed at to support the government's direction, or is it aimed at us, the veterans? And if that's the case, are veterans now expected to leave their families behind again, knowing the risk that exists here at home? At the time, when many people felt that public safety is already under pressure, is this really what is being asked? Are they going to have the audacity to ask veterans to climb out of their tents, cars and vans where we are living and step up again? Because you cannot ask that of the people you are failing. It doesn't work like that. If you've beaten starve a dog, don't be surprised when it turns its back when you need it the most. We are not asking for handouts, we are already doing the work. We are training veterans, we are getting them into employment, and we're rebuilding lives every single day without support. What we are asking for is simple: recognition, support and accountability. Because right now it's the public stepping forward where those in power have not, and that should concern every single one of you. This is why we have now launched a public petition, because those in power will not step up, the people will. The petition calls on the government to support veteran-led organisations that are already delivering real results. And in just 48 hours, we already have over 2,000 people backing this. Because the public can see what is happening. They can see the veterans failing through the cracks, they can see solutions already working, and they can see the lack of action from those in power. So I'm asking everyone here today and everyone watching, stand with us, support the petition, share it. And also follow us on social media, because we are going to keep showing the reality of what is happening and the work we are doing. Because this is no longer just about being heard, this is about forcing change. We're not going anywhere, we will keep building lives, we will keep supporting veterans, and we will keep speaking out, louder if necessary. Thank you.
Leon.
Shelf the flags over
That's it.
We need to make sure this man's face is here because we need to find out where he is.
Still running away.
Yeah, you're right, he's still running away. Clear for everyone. You know, it is ironic really that we've got this man here who's a veteran, who's actually sold us all out. Yet you are going to hear from this man later, but this man here, Richard, who is part of Advance, he's a veteran. He cares more about this town and this base than this elected, pathetic excuse of an MP. It shows you, by the way, that this title of Sir actually means nothing. It used to be that people with real talent and real support for the people were actually called Sir. He does not deserve that title.
No, he does not. No.
Now, I would like to allow a few more female voices to be heard. We've got an amazing woman that's going to come up and join me. Her name is Katie. Katie lives in Braintree. She's part of my women's Braintree Women's First Safety Group. She is a fierce advocate for women's rights. When she's out in the town, if she sees any men doing anything bad, theft, anything, she calls them out. She doesn't care. She tells them, take that out. Go on, Katie. She is really brave and a force to be reckoned with. So she's going to come up on the stage and she's going to speak about her experience and what she's been doing in the town.
Go, Katie!
Okay, well, what it is, I live just outside of Braintree, and I use the gym here, so I come into Braintree quite often. Obviously, the base was opened in 2023, and my eyes really became open when we were campaigning for Brexit. I didn't really understand what was going on. My brother opened my eyes to what was out there, and since then, I've seen things very differently. I come into the town probably about 3 times a week, and every time I come into town there is groups of the illegal men, and I will call them illegal, although people online will give me a long paragraph that they are asylum seekers, but I don't care because they're illegal.
They're illegal.
They are illegal men that have come into this country. So I will go down the high street. It's not difficult to see what is going on. Again, online they'll say, do you stalk them? Do you follow them? No. You can just stand in the town. I can look down. I can see them going to the ATMs, drawing out their money or their money out. I can see them going into the bookies. I can see them going and buying alcohol. The other week I saw them, 2 of them, one in like flip-flops and whatever else. You know, they stand out a mile carrying a big box of sports equipment. So they were obviously 2 that actually are housed here because I couldn't understand where they were going because they weren't walking towards the bus depot, they were walking towards the fountain. So there's obviously accommodation down there. And then the other week, a couple of months ago, I'm not normally in town late in the day, I'm normally out in the morning. But this particular day, I was out about sort of like 5 o'clock. And I went into B&M, and there was loads of them around the town. And I thought, well, I need to go to Poundland. And I followed 3 of them into Poundland. And it was very quiet, there wasn't really hardly anybody in there. And I went down the first aisle and they disappeared. And I thought, where did they go? So I went round, they'd gone straight to the chiller cabinets. And there was 3 of them. One had his back to me and then the other 2 were sort of facing me. And there they were, just stuffing their pockets with Red Bull and goodness knows what else. And I just stood there horrified because they'd obviously done it before and weren't worried about me. And then the other 2 sort of must have said to him, you're being watched. So he slowly took them out of his pocket. What I should have done is grabbed him a basket and said, this is what we do in this country. We put it in a basket and take it to the till. But I think I was so shocked at how quick they'd gone in there and did this. So I thought, well, I need to report this. There was no one to report it to. And then I found this lady with a headset, and I said, look,
He's
just
over
to
there.
let you know, they are still
Wandered off and left him with the thing.
She said, I'll tell the
He's
girl
gone to
on the
smoke
till.
and shit, I think.
So she messaged the girl through a headset.
Sure, my phone's on like
And
1%
then I
anyway,
went
so.
up to where the tills were, and all three of them went on, and they're one weight. So they're standing at the tills, but they're messing her around because they've gone, I've missed out a bit where he had £10 notes. When I saw him, he then had £10 notes, and he starts fanning him like that in his hand to let me know that I've got all these £10 notes. They get to the
Why are you
till,
stealing them?
and the girls obviously said, you paying by card or cash? And he said, I'm paying by cash. But they were at a card till, so he's wasting time. Then they moved to the cash till, and at this point I wasn't quite sure whether they'd actually paid for anything or not. So I couldn't really call it out. It all got a bit confusing. The two of them left, and I watched the girl on the till, and I said, what did they actually pay for? And she said, a pack of peanuts. I said, they had their pockets full. And she said, I know, but I'm on my own. She's a young girl, and I can't do anything about it.
Where's that security?
So I remember that there were two police women, or maybe they had them going around Braintree now, two women. And I went out and told them, and she said, I'll go in and speak to them. I don't know what happened from there, but you know, it's obviously something that's happened before. I'll move on to the safety group. So because of this, Michelle and a few others, we've all set up a safety group that we meet every few months, where women from all different ages, nationalities, all meet together, and we discuss our worries and what we've seen out there. And it's quite an eye-opener, because people are living with situations that they're just keeping to themselves. And I remember sitting next to a Polish girl who was absolutely horrified, and she said, this is why Poland would rather pay the EU millions of euros every month, because we don't want this.
Yeah.
But anyway, our safety
Yeah, I like that.
next Thursday, we're on the Facebook page of Braintree British Women First.
Where's the Scottish one?
6:30 to 6:30.
They need to bang that one up. Get a pink lady one.
Where's the Scottish one?
I know there was one there, but I don't know if they've got it, if they've been used or if they've put it around them.
Together, and it makes you stronger, because you realise we all want the same thing, instead of sitting at home and thinking you're the only one. And these meetings, they're exactly the same when it's just women, and we talk and discuss about the situation, and Michelle will tell people about the laws that are in place and the websites that are in place when you can report things. And yes, ladies, please come along. I won't announce where the venue is, but if you can look at Braintree Women First, it will tell you, because obviously you've got to join the group, and we will vet people, obviously, in case you're any journalists or reporters, as we've had recently. But it's on Braintree British Women First. Please come along. It's a really lovely evening. We have tea, coffee, biscuits. Yes, please. Anyway, that's enough of me. I'll push on to Michelle. Thank you.
Now, it's women like Katie in this community that are sticking up for the other women that are living here and girls. I think that a lot of people feel like they're not doing enough, but what I would say is you are. If you're getting online and you're saying you're not happy about this, that's one thing. But you need to come out, you need to challenge what's going on. If you see something happening and you're not happy about it, you need to write to someone, you need to write to you need to write to the council, you need to go to the police. If the police handle a situation you're not happy with it, go to the IOPC. Don't just accept things. If you keep accepting what's happening, it's going to be your fate, unfortunately. I really am proud of this community for coming together and defending what's right. It is not normal that illegal men should be coming over and should be so welcomed for coming across our shores. If you were trying to get into Iran, do you think that you would be welcomed?
No chance.
I wouldn't even be able to stand like this. I'd be completely covered. And I'm sorry. sorry, other people that have come over legally, our fantastic migrants that want to put into our country, you need to also stand up as well. Because we've got some in this town, like Chabelle and Carmen in Yummies, who are extremely brave. Because they are facing people in our community going to their cafe telling them they're Nazis, okay? This is a man who fled a war, who actually came here legally and created a better life for his family. So everyone and anyone that's in this town should visit his cafe because he's extremely brave. And that's where money should be going, to people like that. Not these MPs who do not care about you.
I had to get the Scottish flag up there too. But
Now,
It's just not blowing.
I don't affiliate with any particular political party. I'm a little bit politically homeless. But what I would say is, I went to the Advanced Conference and I was really impressed with how Ben Habib and the rest of the team spoke about the policies that they would like to implement.
I was thinking, what the fuck is
Now,
that?
Richard Thompson, I'm not sure if you people
We
are
are
aware
back,
of
guys.
him. He's just standing over there. He's going to speak shortly. Richard is
We are back. I know all the viewers are gone. You never showed them your face, did you?
And he went over to Advance as a director, and he's a driving force.
I'm a bit
Now,
of a
this
piss taker, by the way.
man is a passionate advocate for this town. He was a Royal Marine. He has a family.
As soon as I've come back on, it's come straight back. It's gone straight back up.
Status quo, he stood up for accountability. What I would say is, with my own personal experience of my crime that was committed against me and my family,
Someone said to me
Richard
the
was
other
the
day,
only person
why don't you read the
of any
comments?
sort of political
I said, I've come out
status
to live
that
stream.
reached
I ain't come out to
me
read a
and
book.
responded and This man told me that justice had been served because the man had been arrested and charged with criminal damage. What about all
My
the other
last stream
things that he was
yesterday had
charged with
15,000
conduct? What about
comments.
police failures,
How am I going to read 15,000 comments, Chris?
Richard did because Richard cares
What do you think this is?
people. I'd like you all to give him a massive round of applause, please.
Wow, thank you very much. Thanks for that, Steve. And it's impossible not to get sort of emotional, really, when listening to Shelley, listening to other people speak about their real lived experience, about what's been happening to them, what's been happening up and down the country. So keep doing it, keep going forward, keep being brave. You know, we need courageous lions coming forward, telling their stories, speaking about what's been happening. Now, I wanted to start off being a bit thankful, to be honest with you. You know, I've cared deeply, as Shelley has said now, for quite some time. For, you know, since the base opened in Wethersfield, I was reporting that I was doing some videos about that base, and that's when there was a few hundred people. This year, I think that there's predicted to be about 1,200 people that are going to be imported in there.
Unbelievable.
The actual village of Wethersfield.
But it is
itself.
believable.
And it's absolutely essential to think what's
Better
going to
believe
happen
it.
to the residents there and to everyone that's going to be in the surrounding areas that are impacted by this. But I am thankful, I'm thankful for Shelley. It takes a lot.
I'm all right now, bro. You know what? I'm clean now. That's it. I'm done. Yeah. I've never smoked weed again. That's it. I'm finished. Yeah. I might, like, on the odd occasion. You know what I mean? But you won't see me smoking every day again. That's done.
I also want to thank the independent media we've got here, and UT, we've got the Urban Scoop, we've got lots of people coming here that are reporting on this, putting this out online on social media. Because the mainstream media, they don't want to touch it. They don't want to talk about this, and they haven't talked about this consistently now for years. They want to bury this under the carpet and they want to keep it there. That's what they want to do. So I'm immensely thankful for you know, independent journalists, for Urban Scoop, for people like that are coming forward and put the spotlight on this. But what's remarkable is the mainstream media want to say that it's an extreme position for us to be here today, to be standing up for the citizens, for the victims, for the change that's happening within our country, really extreme ones. Well, I would say the extreme position is importing millions of people over the course of a number of decades that's been going on. But I'm also thankful for everyone here. It takes a lot, it's a glorious day, you could be doing many other things. I myself have got a family, you know, but this is so important to be here, to stand up, to speak up, to have the football to come here, to send that message to Westminster, to people like this guy that's not interested, who's not going to do anything, he's not here.
He's not bringing this up in Parliament. He's not standing up for you. So we've got to do that. We've got to come down here. We've got to take that stand and keep going with it. So thank you all of you for coming here to keep making this successful. Now, as Shelley said, I stood as a candidate in a general election for another party, which I won't name, but my politics stayed the same. That's why I'm with Advance UK. I would advise everyone to take a look at Advance UK and look at the policies, but I'm not here politically today. I'm here, same as you guys. I live here, I'm local. I'm a husband, I'm a father. I've got 5 kids, in fact, I'm very busy. 2 of whom are girls. My eldest, she's a girl, she's 14, and I try to think about the stories that I'm hearing. People come forward telling me their testimonials of what's been happening, hearing the stories here today of what's been happening, and I dread to think as a parent what those parents must be going through. They must be thinking.
No,
so
sorry.
That's why I'm here. I'm here to raise this awareness.
I do remember you.
I'll keep playing this drum until I've got
Yes, I do remember you. Yeah, yeah.
That's what we keep doing, all of us.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you've noticed what's been happening over the last few decades, really since what I would consider the
I remember now,
around the Tony Blair time, is they've been slowly but surely rebranding what it means to be British. I don't know if anyone's picked up on this. We're told that we're a tolerant people. Well, tolerance doesn't make us British. Tolerance comes with being a civilised people. We're a civilised people. Being tolerant isn't British. That's not a British trait. We're told diversity is our strength. Diversity isn't our strength, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they tell you because they want to tell you that it's wrong for you to come places like here today to take a stand against what's happening, the erosion of our culture, of our heritage, of our soul as a nation.
Nah, it's football, boys.
Don't race bait.
What I find completely remarkable
Ignore
is if you was to try to break into the country, jump the E-gates at Heathrow, for example, it'd be about the fastest thing that could happen would be that you would be rugby tackled by the security forces, detained, and then probably sent back to wherever it was that you came from. That would happen very fast. If you jump in a dinghy, you'll get met halfway across the channel with the Isle or Coast Guard. You'll be given a blanket, a nice Kit Kat for your trouble. You'll be ushered into a 4-star hotel. You'll be given an allowance, you'll be given tablets, you'll be given zoo trips. Would you believe it? Even the taxpayers, we're paying for dinghy rides for these people as well. That's what's been happening. It's absolutely remarkable. Now, we've been talking about victims, and I wanted to actually bring up a victim that's something that I wanted to talk about that is quite close to me. I mean, I consider Bournemouth to be a second home for me. I was deployed there, that's where I was based when I was in the Royal Marines. There was a chap that was called Thomas Roberts. Thomas Roberts, I don't know if anyone's heard of his name. He was a recruit for the Royal Marines. He was going through training, and he was brutally murdered by a illegal migrant that had come in off the boats. They had come from Afghanistan. And what happened was this person was 19 years old. He said to the authorities that he was 14. What happened there was he was brought into the state schools. We put him in schools with children. This 19-year-old violent person, we put him in schools with our children, ladies and gentlemen. He later went on to murder Thomas Roberts. As they did the investigation, out that he had already murdered 2 other people prior to coming over into this country. We are importing a national security disaster, and we've been doing it for years and years. Now, when I went to Crowborough, I had the privilege of speaking to people then, and I'll say something, and I echo the same sentiment that I had, which was, when I was deployed with the Royal Marines, it was an honour for me to serve my country. But what we did in World War II, for example, that was a battle for the soul of the country. We were fighting for our way of life, for our heritage, for our culture, for who we are as a people. That's what that war was about. We stood alone against tyranny. We did that, stood our ground, and subsequent wars since then, we've sent our servicemen and women, that we should be immensely proud of, and not leave on the streets, second class to the people coming across on the boats. What we did is we fought for those subsequent wars for our country. Now, that battle isn't on distant lands. This is the front line. Places like here where we're taking a stand, a peaceful protest, standing up for what we believe in, taking that fight to say to the government, to the globalists, to the people that are out of touch politicians to say to them that this is what matters. We won't be ignored, we won't be branded racist, we won't be silenced, and we're going to keep fighting. And it is crucial that everyone keeps doing that. Like I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, we need British lions, we need fearless, courageous people stepping forward, doing the hard thing, and consistently doing that. We had a big audience last time, we've got a big audience this time, we'll have a big audience next time. In Braintree, in Crowborough, our gentleman from Scotland talking about all the places he's been to. This is happening up and down the country. People aren't being silenced anymore. Don't be silenced, don't cower, keep fighting, keep turning up, keep supporting everyone here in Shelley and everyone in Crowborough and up and down the country. Keep coming, keep making your voices heard. Thank you very much.
It's so nice to actually have someone who is a genuine person from Braintree wanting to get involved with politics and actually caring about the people that live here. He's just like us. The people that are in government at the moment, they don't represent us, really, do they? They encourage us to divide. They want the left and the right to fight, and it's really stupid, it's ridiculous. We all fundamentally want the same things. We want a country that prospers. And it's not right now, is it? It's failing. Look how expensive everything is. And everyone can blame Trump for the Iran war. But no, we were already in this mess before that even happened.
What do you want to eat?
Exactly.
Something decent?
Now, the last person speaking today,
Freeport's over the road there, not too far away.
now, is Barry. He's one of the founders of our flag team.
In that car park right next to us.
Now, the guys in our flag team, absolutely amazing.
Come on, bro.
They dedicate all their time, their private time, because they all work, they've all got families, in putting up our flag. Now, our flag is a symbol of British culture and unity. So when everyone keeps saying that the flag is racist, no, I'm sorry, it's not. If you come here legally and you embrace our country, you are British. I don't care who that offends, I'm sorry, you are British. You come here legally, you pay into the system, and you want to be proud of being British.
How you doing? You alright, guys? Yeah.
And that flag represents you and us. Together united. If we keep having all these illegals come over, who do you think suffers? All of us. Regardless of whether you're born here or not.
Say it clear. The AY show is fucking here.
What is happening, my brother?
You alright, bro?
Yeah, good to meet you. I'm Patriot Cockney. I've only got a little following on Twitter, but I'm always sharing your shit.
Thank you very much, bro.
This is my G.
Mate, thank you.
As well, yeah.
Ah,
So,
come on, yeah.
I saw
Do you
you
know
last
what?
night with your garage tunes, banging out your garage tunes and your motor, you nothing.
Bro, do you know what? Listen, today could be the best weekend ever. Yeah? If we win, no, I'm alright, thanks. If we win, no, I'm alright, thanks. If we win, and Forest win, Tottenham are in the bottom three.
You know the coach, we're going to see that now. She's a massive, you know this one, look. Row 3 South stand.
See you later.
Yeah, see you later. You've got me picture, don't count. Hey, White, my G, can I get a photo of you, please?
Yeah, of course you can, bro.
Can you take a photo for me, please? Because I just how long I introduced these lot to you, and then it's just like multiplied and multiplied and multiplied.
I'm obsessed with him, he knows it.
Come on.
Even though he's an hammer, hurts my soul.
Irons.
Come on, Irons.
Thank you, my brother. Have a great day, yeah?
Yeah, you too, mate. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah.
Keep sharing.
I ain't going nowhere. I just walk around. Just walking around, really, to be honest with you. Just seeing.
You are a ledge, mate, honestly.
Oh, yes, my guy, yeah.
You recognise me without the comb over, did you?
Where you been, man?
I've been on holiday and had a couple of outfits.
Been alright, yeah?
I'm on the way. I'm on the way back now.
Yeah? I ain't seen you for fucking ages, mate. Oh, Eddie.
But we're still fucking here.
Mate, fucking, you lost a bit of weight and all this. Look, it's come with a weekend defender. Weekend defender. He's come looking like Skeletor. My God, man. Good to see you, though, bro.
Yeah, it's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you, man.
How do you get away with that damn Ramsgate?
Get away with everything, don't I just asked him for it, and I just asked him for it. I just said to him, give us the code, mate. What's the code to the gate? I said, and he gave me the... Nah, I didn't mind. Listen, I don't mind, you know what I mean? I don't mind, man.
Down the road, that's okay.
That's all this, yeah?
just fast track 500 houses. Basically, overload of big places.
I found another HMO the other day.
That was the Mantapi as well. It was flooding that.
Well, at least I can actually talk to you now, bro. Yeah. I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm talking to the police officer, and I'm like, she said, did you think he was going to hit the woman? I said, no. You know, I said, I know him. You know, I said, he's not a violent person. You know.
They handcuff one side.
But when I watched it back, because when I actually watched it back, and I looked at it, yeah, I thought to myself, no, I was probably a bit out of order, to be honest with you.
Well, to be fair, it's a figure of speech. I did say aggressive thing. Instead of saying, go to a protest, go away.
Yeah. Did she tell her I said thank you?
I know, I told her.
Yeah.
Because you say it how it is.
Say it, listen, the best thing to do is say it as it is, you know,
You've
like.
done your research and you're allowed in this protest.
Yeah.
They're trying to force you off.
Trying to force it off, but we won't leave. Nah, we won't be leaving, mate. We will, we'll stand and.
We'll live here and stay here, but they should.
Listen, we're paying for it. It's a fucking hotel. We've got the right to go in there and have a look at it, yeah? We've got the right to go and have a look at it.
So you're in Braintree today again?
Yeah, today. Yeah. And then I'm probably going to go get something to eat. I'm going to go to bed.
Where do you live in?
Beckton.
Beckton.
Yeah.
How'd you get there? By train or drive?
No, I drove.
Right.
Yeah, I drive
Where
through.
do you park?
I parked in this car park here.
I live here. I parked in Tesco.
Oh, did you? That's good, isn't it? Might go to Epping tomorrow.
I'm not there tomorrow.
I might go to Epping. I don't know yet. My old stomping ground. I might go and see my mate at Epping tomorrow.
Where? At the Bell?
Yeah. My old stomping ground. They forgot about us, you see. Yeah, they did, you know. They thought the grass was greener on the other side. Yeah, they didn't realise, did they? She's from Epping, yeah. She's actually my little buddy, to be honest with you. She's one of the ones I actually like from Epping, to be fair. She's actually all right, you know. She is. She's a good girl. She is. Are you on TikTok?
Yeah.
Let me have a look.
No.
Let me have a look.
No. I'm not on TikTok.
Me? Give to me. I'll get you some viewers. I'll get you viewers. Listen, whose TikTok is it? Whose? Once they realise that I'm on there, that's it. You know that. Once they know that my audience is around, you know the viewers come. You are, guys? Yeah, mate.
Listen, I'm gonna go. Right?
All right, good to see you again. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah.
I think she might have a little thing going on.
No.
She's marrying you off now.
She's marrying me off.
I'm going to Turkey.
Right, best move away from you. People start talking. Yeah.
I bet you get that a lot though, do you?
Yeah, I do actually. Yeah. It's not very helpful because I've got.
It's not good when you be your wife and what it's about.
Yeah, Mrs. Do you know what I mean? Like,
she
she's my wife.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like we've been together that long. You know.
But you go home and think, shit.
No, sometimes I say things on camera sometimes, and no, it's all live, isn't it? She sits there and watches it, you know. And
But she's good girl.
Yeah, but good pleasure. At the end of the day, we've got trust. Yeah?
1,000,000%.
And look, it's nice to be nice.
You are very nice.
It's
You're
nice
very
to be nice,
approachable.
yeah?
The day I thought, we come round with me and my daughter, she's not here. My daughter's scared to come home. She's 18. She's got a driving licence, you know what I mean? I've come here to get my bloods done, I've seen him all the fucking time, but when you've got the Louis Vuitton on, you fucking shit yourself, you think,
What the fuck is going on?
You know what I mean? It's scary. One's got one eye up here, one's down here.
Yeah, I
Do you know what I mean?
I know.
And like, when I see, she went, Mummy's there. I went, what? She went, Mummy's there. I went, I'm getting a photo. I was obsessed, honestly, but you have really helped me.
No, thank you. No,
I mean that.
Do you know what? Yeah, that means more than anything to me.
Love,
Do
my
you know
little
what?
mum, she's 78. I go, come on, Mum. What's AY doing today?
Do you know what? I can't believe it. The amount of people that do. I never knew it would go like
I'll
this.
watch it for hours.
I never knew that it would be like this when I started my channel, and I wasn't a lefty, but I didn't care about politics and stuff. And then when I started hearing about these hotels, I wanted to see for myself.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah, so I wanted to go and have a look. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to go and have a look. And then all of a sudden, it's just gone. It's just gone.
See you after.
Come on.
Oh, forget him, mate. Yeah. No, forget him.
Oh, yeah. He nearly got married off then.
Forget him. This one's trying to marry me off with Wendell now. Yeah. I've got one behind me trying to... He's a kid and all. Unbelievable. Bro, do you know what? Listen, if West Ham beat Villa and you just get a point, you're in trouble. He's with you, is he? All right, you're all right. Yeah, you're all right, guys. All right, you're all right. Yeah, yeah, of course you can.
Si or Joe? I am scared of tomorrow. You're a bastard. Don't even go. I've got my picture. Fuck off.
He's fucking
He's done it. I mean, hold on one second. Oh, God, she's so slow.
It's all right.
It's all right, babe.
Cheese. The lefties are the real racists who told
Smoke
me
cheese.
to go.
Thank you, bro.
The hammer sticks going.
West Ham all the way, yeah?
You know what you've done?
So please, everybody, chat amongst yourselves. Talk to each other. You might find out something today that you never knew before.
Now, where is he? Oh, it's all right. It was shocking. The whole place was behind you.
I'll ring you later in.
Everyone was behind you when you got nicked unfairly.
Yeah.
In the back of that van.
Was that at Chesterfield?
Yeah, I think it was, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
You know, you say much about the war and that, because you practiced fucking know.
Didn't listen, do you know what? No, do you know what it was? I just didn't. Thank you very much, bro, yeah? Thank you very much, yeah? He wants me on this urban scope to talk, yeah? That's what he wants, yeah? Live and direct.
Live and direct from, where are we in Braintree, sir?
We are in Braintree, sir. Exactly. You said it. Now, listen, we're at the fountain outside Tesco's. We come here today to support Free Speech Shell. We're over there. We're here to support that, to report on what's going on down here. Just last week, they had 100 migrants bust into this little town. And you can see how big the town is, Wendell, yourself. You know, and people on the street can see it.
Let's talk about the migrants being busting.
Oh,
Yesterday.
Yeah.
I got on a train at Liverpool Street and I tuned into your channel.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Is this the channel, Wendell? Is this the channel, Wendell? That originally you didn't really like it, did you?
But now I'm addicted.
No, he's addicted. Yeah.
but yesterday, you was on a stakeout, and I believe you caught not one big fish, 2 big fishes. True or no?
True. I had 2 big fish in the net. But there was only one of me, so I could only follow with them. I kept him on the reel, I kept him on the line, and I followed him. I followed him all the way to Luton at 4 o'clock in the morning, where they Operation Scatter was in full effect. 39 invaders.
But hold on, there were 39 invaders.
Yes.
Yeah, they were battered. Yeah, that means covered. I'm learning all of these words, but I'm led to believe when you got to Luton, you had to direct them to the correct hotel. Yes or no?
Because Wendell, do you know what? I'll tell you what it was, bro. It was 4 o'clock in the morning. I was tired. They went to the wrong hotel. I said, mate, the hotel is over here that you need to go to, geese. You're in the wrong one. Yeah? Come over here, follow me.
So they followed you, and then they went to the right hotel.
Yeah, because I told them, I said to them, I was getting annoyed with them because they kept doing all these little tricks on the motorway and stuff. And I said to them, do you know what? 'Cause I know they're watching. I said, do you know what? If you lot don't pull up your ideas and start, I'm going to bring Brother Wendell with me to Ramsgate, and we are going to stream it on Tommy Robinson's channel and on my channel. And they didn't want that. They went straight there. They were straight there after that.
Why do you think they're so scared? The reality of you and me coming together to live stream the invaders.
Exactly.
So when are we going to do it for real? That's the question people want to answer.
I don't know, because these things, these moments, you can't plan these moments. Yeah. these moments are spontaneous, and you just have to be ready with your equipment. You need to be ready. You need to be ready to go.
Yeah,
so when
come
you
round,
actually go
come,
there,
that's it, come
so when
round.
you're actually there, you
Composition.
just never actually know. You know, like
But
you
but
just can't tell.
hey boy,
Yeah,
I was on my train, the 1848,
yeah,
from Liverpool Street to Braintree.
yeah.
I sat down and I saw you, and I was addicted. Even when you went,
You rung me
to
up
the
after.
petrol station. I'm wondering, hold on, he's gone into the petrol. Is he going to go in there and rob the petrol station?
What do you think of me, Wendell?
Your teeth.
I know, listen, a lot of people, they like to call me feral and stuff, yeah? And I get it, yeah? But I'm not a thief. I'm not stealing from garages.
But the point...
Remember Channel 4, guys? I was earning 20k a month. Yeah, I don't need to steal no more.
It's now 30.
It's now 30, yeah?
But the point I'm
It's
making,
not, by the way.
I'm there watching. You just got out the car, left the camera, and true or not, I felt there was something building up. What's going on? What's going on?
Yeah.
And there was drama.
Of course, drama, tension, suspense. Yeah. This is the
new AY.
Listen, we're taking citizen journalism to a whole new level.
Level, man.
We're taking it up to a whole new level, and I'm just very grateful. Yeah.
We don't have to rage bait.
No, we don't rage bait.
Creativity, boy.
I'm just very grateful that I've got a good I wouldn't say a team, but I like a team behind me, do you know what I mean? They're always supporting me, giving me advice, and keeping me on the
straight and narrow. But you got a good team, but explain to the people.
Yeah.
When you are in the car,
you
see all of those invaders.
Yeah.
You know the old Bill MI5, MI6, MC, all of the security.
Hello, people.
All the old Bills
We are watching you, watching us, watching you.
But doesn't it worry? Do you get a buzz knowing they are watching you? And the adrenaline is pumping.
Wendell, I'm happy that they're watching me. Yeah, because that way then they can see it in real time and they can see that I'm not doing nothing wrong. So when the police keep getting called on me and I keep getting detained and I keep getting this and that, if the police are actually watching it live, they can see, that I'm not actually doing it. I'm not actually doing anything illegal. I may obviously push the boundaries a little bit.
But when you talk about being illegal, when you're in your new car yesterday, you want to flick it into sports mode
while parking.
But you while parking.
While I was in park, by the way.
But you said you wouldn't do it because you would be breaking the law.
Yes,
and you'd be speeding.
Mate, I'm not stupid enough to film myself committing a crime. Put it that way.
But plenty do, mate. You get what I'm saying? But tell me, AY, you're in the middle of the night. Yeah. And how many people were watching you, getting this suspense, like an Alfred Hitchcock movie?
Well,
what was that like, bro?
I don't know how many people was watching. I can tell you the end numbers.
What's the end numbers then?
I think the first stream done about 40k. So
only
that was
40k?
Yeah, 40k, only 40k. Only 40,000, do you know what? I'm slacking, because last time I had 80. I had 80 watching me live before,
Yeah, but
remember that day, Wendell?
Yeah, but the other 40k were making love because it was the middle of the night.
No,
that's why.
No, and then the second, so I had to end it, because we was going for too long. I was sitting up streaming yesterday. If I stuck both streams together and carried on going, I'd have been streaming for like 16 hours.
So
you know, and it's kind of, yourself. You know, when you start getting into the 8 hours, 9 hours, it starts becoming difficult. You start needing a rest. Do you know what I mean?
But did you experience something
Move
unique?
over, so you got me in the camera at least.
Did you, composition, did you experience something unique yesterday that you've never experienced before? I've experienced it once before doing the Notting Hill Carnival.
Yes.
When there's music.
Yes.
And what did
YouTube
do?
So basically, those people watching yesterday will know I listened to History. I listened to Centre Force as well for the West Ham boys. The big up Centre Force. So anyway, I was listening to History. I was having my sing-along, carpool karaoke, and then YouTube sent me a message and said, we're going to shut your stream down. Because you're playing music. And I was like, okay.
But also, isn't it correct when you are playing music, because you're monetized, if the music being played is copyrighted, you lose your monetization for that stream anyway.
I'm not bothered about the money.
No, I know.
Do you know
you're
what
not.
I mean? Like the money. Listen, I don't care about that. You know, like that's the least of my worries. Yeah, I've got legal cases going on at the moment.
Yeah,
which I have to pay for. Yeah.
No, I hear you, but
do you know what I mean?
But we're going to be leaving here in a moment. Yeah. We're going to get some food, and then he's going to drop me as close to Tottenham as possible, I believe.
I'm going to drop you home.
Hey, I'm going Tottenham.
I'm going to drop you to Tottenham then. As long as Tottenham ain't playing today.
Because I live just down the road.
Well, there'd be too much traffic.
No.
I told you, I'll drop you off at Colchester.
but where we are going, this is the important bit. Where we're going, I'm technically and we're going to a church with Pastor Ricky.
Oh, right.
And Pastor Ricky, what he's doing a rehearsal now in preparation for May the 16th. You know, the choir.
Yeah.
So I'm going to his church straight from here to film the behind the scenes for a documentary.
Yeah.
But the point I'm making, May the 16th, are you looking forward to it? Because
you know
where, and I tell people what's going on.
I say this, 4 nations, 1 kingdom, yeah? If you're not there on May the 16th, location to be confirmed, by the way. If you're not there, then just, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with you, but you need to be there, you need to show support. We had, but UTK had what? 1 million people say, on the streets. Now, if they can get half of that, doing well again, for it to be in May, do you know what I mean?
But all I can say to the people is that I'm part of the team planning for May the 16th. The exact location is yet confirmed. Let's agree on that. We're 99.9% sure where it is going to be. So what's happening now, we're having discussions with the police, the organisers, big TV, security, everything that constitutes organisation. So all teams are meeting, they're coming, they're planning, and then we come together
and start putting them.
And put it to.
But it's a jigsaw, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a jigsaw. But what I can say, from my point of view, what I have said is that on May the 16th, I don't want to see just filming with people on the stage. I don't want that one after another, after another. What could happen? Listen. We may have 3 live streams at once.
You might have a roaming reporter going around with a camera and with a mic.
You might also have so you'll have the stage as one live stream. You'll also have, when people come off the stage, they will get interviewed. That's another live stream. You can have behind the stage as another live stream. You can have a roving reporter as another, so you can have, and you can switch to which stream you want to watch. So that's the kind of things technically.
That's brilliant.
We're looking at, and it's going to be amazing. But on the day we need 300 minimum stewards. So if you are free, if you would like to be a steward, you got all the details on the bottom. Hold on, you got the details on the bottom of this stream. Make sure you contact Urban Scoop, put your name forward for being a steward, and if you got money, make a donation to put something like this together. You're looking £1 million. You're
not cheap.
So we want your money.
It's not cheap.
We're not cheap, man. We're the best.
It's not cheap.
AY, so come, what are you going to say?
This, you can go on my Facebook. If you want to be a steward, you go onto my Facebook. There's a post on there that a lady called Carla Rogers, she shared it. So Carla is over here. So, and Gemma, not Gemma, go on to Gemma Fallon. If you go on to Gemma Fallon or Carla's channel, I've shared a post anyway, and you can apply to be a steward. You can apply to be a steward on there.
Stay there.
You can apply to be a steward. I've shared it on my Facebook, and it comes from Carla's page, and it comes from a lady called Gemma Fallon.
What we're talking about, Unite the Kingdom, May the 16th, we want at least 300 stewards. If people want to be a steward, what do they have to do?
Then they have to look us up on X,
has hers. I don't know it.
I don't know off the top of my head. All I know is go on to Carla on Facebook, go on to Gemma Fellon on Facebook. Yeah, I've shared it. It is going to be my pinned post on my Facebook. It will be my pinned post. Yeah, and you can go there and you can apply. Don't just think that you're going to apply and get it. These people are not stupid. Yeah, they vet everybody.
You will be vetted.
You will be vetted. You will, and it will be going through like that. Yeah, so don't think you're just going to get it. Yeah.
There you go.
So
we have got Kaz MC.
Kaz MC, MC Kaz.
MC.
The Garage MC.
So look at Kaz Cabs at Kaz MC 39 on X. Go on there, find out more information. If you want to be a steward, if you want to make a contribution, if you've got £1 million to spare, send it to us at Urban Scoop.
And there's mine, look.
And Carla Rogers at Carla PB Rogers, ROGERS. Unite the West, unite the kingdom.
I will pin it on my X and onto my Facebook.
Where is she gone? Where is the young lady?
Thank you, Wendell. Yeah. Thank you, brother Wendell.
Where is... Where's Shell gone? Come. You're next. You're next.
Hey, boy. Love,
Yes,
my
bro.
brother.
See you later, yeah?
Take care, yeah?
Where's she gone?
God bless.
Thank you, yeah?
Take care. My lady just said, Mum, you said to AY that I didn't want to go Braintree.
Thank you, yeah?
I'm going to take you in that photo.
Yeah. Send it, yeah? Eddie, see you later, bro. Yeah, look after yourself, mate. Yeah. Have you? There you go. You're in the steward then, mate. You're in the steward.
I don't know, Martian, I don't know about
What's going on here?
It's the ugly bunch.
It's the ugly bunch. Why? Well, if it's the ugly bunch, I should be in it.
You, big man, you fucking stand next to me all day.
Yeah.
Tall ones at the back.
Yeah, tall ones at the back. The most important ones at the back.
Fat bastards at the back.
Aye, breathe in, boy.
You can speak for yourself, Keith.
Okay, exactly. That's me, I'm at the back.
Let's go.
I'm not fat, I'm just struggling.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the show to finish, I suppose. Time to finish. Come on then, Greg. I'll do you as well. I'll send you the invoice after. $3.50 I charge these days, bro. Yeah, of course I mean.
Right, my big quiet friend. This is EY Audits because you'll pretend you don't know him, right?
Yeah, how you
How's
doing?
your day been, big guy?
Yeah, it's been all right, thank you, Craig. Yeah, so far so good, buddy. You know, just a bit of lack of sleep, but it's what it is, isn't it? Yeah.
I think for a small town, the turnout's been fantastic for them.
But Essex, there were, how can I put it? Like these little small towns, yeah, they was based on community. You know, there was a lot of small towns in Essex that was based on community, and which is just exactly the same. And that's what we see here. We see mum, we see dads, we see grandfathers, we see grandmothers, we see children, we see aunties, uncles, nieces, etc., etc. You know.
Do you know what I think it is? I think when you put 100 people, say, in a town this size, it makes an impact. If you put 500 in a big city like Glasgow, it's got less of an impact. So when these small towns and villages see any, it's going to make a big difference.
When outsiders come in, they see, do you know what I mean? Now, I went to Glasgow. I filmed in Glasgow. Yeah, I filmed hotels in Glasgow. What I see in Glasgow, yeah, was atrocious. Yeah, you are lined with bars with young ladies, and next door to these bars, you have migrant hotels. Yeah,
we're now putting single young ladies homeless
in with them. I've got a video with them doing it.
Now, you've been up, you've seen my city. Yeah. What do you have to say to the councillors of my city who tell our city that we have no asylum hotels?
Well, they're telling lies. Yeah, because I know in Glasgow there is, mate, they're on my channel. You know, they're actually on my channel. There's 4 that I know of. There was, yeah, like, mate, even you go to Perth, yeah, you have got the Radisson Blu on one side, opposite the train station. So the Radisson Blu, and then you have got the Best Western, yeah? Right opposite the hotels, right opposite the train station. What do most people use to commute on their nights out. The train, yeah? This is what they're using. And they're right opposite, and they're all males. There was no females, there was no children, yeah? But Scotland, I'm coming back soon, yeah? In a couple of weeks, I'll be back up there, yeah, for a little while.
I look forward to seeing you, big guy. We do appreciate the support. And,
Always,
you're doing a splendid job.
Always.
I'm so proud to when I speak to you. It's good. You're doing something.
I know, we've known each other a little while now, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been cool. But listen, mate, great to finally meet you, and all the best to you.
Come on, bro. Thank you very much, Greg. Yeah, thank you for everything. Yeah, I really appreciate it, bro. Thanks, bro. Thank you, bro.
Mate,
Yeah.
them hotels.
Yeah, of course you can, mate. Yeah.
Come on, mate. Them hotels, mate. You go in. What's for dinner tonight? You're fucking awesome, mate.
Thank you. Yeah.
Mate. I'll put that on the thing, mate. You know,
Yeah.
I love what you do.
Cheers, bro. Yeah. Thank you, mate.
I
Yeah.
served in the army, mate. We shouldn't.
No, we shouldn't be like this. Yeah. No. Thank you, bro. Yeah. Thank you, mate. Yeah. Right.
And he asked me about the benefits of the message was setting the...
She's rude. I said it. Bill loves Facebook.
What, Bill? What will? What will?
Refused to let me speak.
Yeah, because this ain't about the pink lady, it's about the bigger things. Like she don't,
No,
like
it's
she's
not
not.
that- I didn't wanna speak about
Yeah, but this
pink
is her
ladies.
protest, isn't it? It's nothing to do with pink ladies. That's what I'm saying. But it's just she had certain speakers who was coming on.
From
It was already
my
booked in.
experience
It
of
was already-
protest, and I've been
it was
to
already
quite a lot,
booked in.
yeah, normally speakers normally book in advance.
Yeah, it was already booked in.
You know, they don't just come on the day and say, "Can I speak?" You know, because otherwise, for one, people have got.
Didn't give me a chance to say, well, would you like to speak at the next one?
Some of them do.
Yeah, you know, she didn't say that. She said, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah, but say you come up to her too. It wasn't about that. Like this has already been done. It's already been. This has all been done. There's certain speakers who. Yes, but what I'm saying is there's certain speakers who was put in for today.
Yeah.
Because I actually.
I wanted to speak.
I'm actually class friends with her, and I asked for someone else to speak. And
I've seen you for ages. I do you know what? I was loving Rams going there. I was lucky loving Rams.
Get A-Way on the mic, he's not going to fucking score.
Mate, I wanted to speak today.
Yeah, but she's busy. I've got there's a lot of
I'm going to the lefties. I'm going to the lefties. Yeah, lefties. Stand up to racism. I've got their big protest, haven't they? Yeah. In London.
We done a documentary the other day where a lady took in their 4-year-old granddaughter.
I was watching the videos last night.
We do it too. I mean, we're supposed to. Yeah, it's true. We do it, but she's different. She ain't the part of the pink lady. She does her own thing. Braintree. And that's her own. What? Yeah, that's her own free speech.
Hello, free speech. That's the key.
Yeah.
Do you know the problem I've got, Greg? It's because I'm bigger than most people. Yeah. Because I'm bigger than most people. Yeah. When I retaliate to them, they say, "Oh, AY's bullied him." Because I'm bigger than
I
them.
was going into my local Tesco yesterday, right? And the next vet sits outside with one leg, right, on a wheelchair. Everybody gives him, "You want a coffee, John? Right, you want a sandwich, John?" And I just walked my car up, I could hear her shouting. This is fucking idiot bawling shouting at John in the street. I'm like, guys, that's in the time and the place. And I says,
It's how you come up to her too and speak to her.
Please, Camden, this is the right time and the place, right?
They won't
Guys
do
comes
that.
round to fuck to start bawling shouting at me. Don't you dare abuse me, you're a bully. I know what you do, mate.
Exactly.
That's the nice guys away now.
Exactly.
Fuck off before I spark you right out. That's a fucking ex-soldier with one leg. And you think you're fucking... Right, so no. And if that's all, if that's... What did I say? I'm abusing. You're an abuser.
That's what they do, guys. That's what they do, mate. Yeah. That's what they do. That's what they do, mate. The moment you retaliate. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Come in. Hopefully we come up. We don't know. We don't want to cause any problems. So, anyone else?
My mum and my sister come round.
I told her. Yeah. I said to her, look, do you know what? one thing is, I said, Braintree is a little bit more, it's only the truth, Braintree is a little bit more organised than other places, and speakers are booked. And if you're not booked, you're not going to speak.
Well, just rock up and like,
You know?
about it. People don't know who you are.
I don't even know what she's going to say.
Exactly.
I don't know her from Adam, and she said...
It's not even about that, you know. It's just about that, you know. Like you're more organised, Shell.
Yeah.
You know, like you're more organised. You have your speakers. If she wants to speak, she can speak next time. Do you know? You book her in. You know.
It's been during the time when I'm speaking, and then also people at the end. It's not their protest.
Do you know what? Some people remembered your first speech
Oh, yeah.
from
Really?
on this
What,
chat.
John?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Was it John? Was it?
Not me.
No, I was going to say. But do you remember? And we was talking on the camera.
Yeah.
And I said, do you remember? She actually come off of there and you walked around with the mic.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? Yeah. And you actually in the
Interview.
yeah, and you was actually walking around with the mic. Yeah. And then Dad was talking about it. Yeah. So they actually remembered. Do you know what I mean?
See you soon.
Should be in our government. Nowhere. Nowhere but it's England.
Is she with the other girl in the t-shirt?
Yeah.
Some immigration
Who's been...
because they think it doesn't make it so. I won't shut up.
Don't start.
Oh,
Don't start. I've got to look after you. Yeah. You ain't going to hang around for long.
He wanted BB to go to the basement.
Oh, sorry. I had it muted. So, that wasn't good, was it? Now I've got to do the whole outro all over again. Unbelievable. Do you know what? Sod it. I won't do it all again. I'll just turn the camera straight off. Yeah? No, I won't really. It's not muted no more. You off now?
Not yet. Won't be long.
Mate, oh, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Is that your fiver? I know, I fucked it. I fucked it. I see that. You know? Do you know? Bro, if you look at my stream, I've got an umbrella, yeah? And I went to the policeman, I said to him, I said, how you doing, geez? He said, yeah, I'm all right. I went, pop, you know, push the button, you know, it extends out. Should have seen him jump back. No, go around, get him. Probably would do, I tried to, mate. Right, so I'm going to go.
Thank you very much for watching. We've got BB on the left, on the right, we've got...
Yeah, why show? Where we say it loud, we say it clear. migrants ain't welcome here.
Big up, big up, big up. And,
yeah, thank you, Wendell.
And
yeah.
what is going to happen? Myself and AY, we are going to do an amazing live stream. We can't tell you why, when, but we will be working in partnership.
We've got a couple of things lined up, really. Do you know what I mean?
We can't tell them too much.
No, we can't tell them too much, you know, like because they need it's the suspense, isn't it? But you know, like
something big.
We've got
something.
We've got a few things, and we've got another thing lined up, Wendell. That's nothing to do with this.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
We won't.
We don't need to, you know, like.
One thing I like about AY, he thinks out of the box. He thinks out of the box, so much.
The power of the box.
A few weeks ago, we saw the power of the box.
Oh my good
when
God.
He went to a hotel in Docklands, and he had a special delivery of a box. Tell people about this empty box.
Right, so I had an empty box. I found a migrant HMO, that had 63 rooms in it. Security was on the door, and I thought, right, how am I going to get in there? So I had to think outside of the box, of how I was going to get in. So what I done was I went down, and I've got a box. And I went to the door, and I tapped on the door, the security man's opened it, I've given him the box, I've strolled straight in, straight into the offices, straight where the big people are sitting there. Because we want to ask these questions, like, you're spending over £3 million a year of our money on this building, So like, I want these questions to be answered, you know? And these people want the questions to be answered as well. Not just me, like other people want it answered.
But AY, you walked him and he was happy to take the empty box.
He didn't know. He kept following me around, kept saying, what should I do with the box? I said, I don't know, it's your box now, you have it. I'll give it to you.
And listen, that was so creative. And then a week or so later, you then went to, was it Ramsgate, where you was at the port? And one of the security guards give you the PIN numbers to get in.
Yeah, so I asked him for the PIN number to the gate. It was 7592 hash. I'll never forget it. 7592 hash. And I went down to the Border Force boats, and I speak with a Border Force captain. I called him off, "Oi, captain," or something. Oi, or something like that. And then, it was just like, listen, people want to. I will say things, what people want to say, what people on my channel, what they want to hear, what they want to hear, what they want to say to people, I will say it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've got no problem with that. I'll speak for the people.
What I am enjoying is that I told people I used to hate what this guy was doing. Now I'm addicted to what he's doing. Because it is creative.
Bro, you know what Epping? He proper tried to ruin me at Epping. He proper tried to ruin me, geez. He's making little sly comments as he's walking. Someone more famous than you's coming soon. And it's honestly, And then after we spoke, and then listen, not even about that, bro. Like we spoke, and I think away from camera, we probably get on a lot better than we do on camera, if that makes sense. Like away from camera, we probably get on a lot better.
And sometimes me and this guy, we can start chatting 4, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the morning. Sometimes I speak with him more than I do with my missus.
Listen, because we have lives outside of this, We go to work. I'm up at 6:30 every morning, and Wendell is the same. So sometimes he'll drop me a text. Sometimes I'll drop him a text. If he answers, I ring. If he doesn't answer, I don't ring him, just early. But then we'll chat and see what's happening. And you know what? It's good for me to have a soundboard for advice as well. That's somebody that I can ring up, and get advice
and vice
from.
versa.
And that's what I'll always hold. You know what I mean?
Excellent stuff. But sir, I'm going to be shutting down in a moment. Let me ring the boss. If not, I'll shut down myself without ringing him. That all depends on if.
He's ringing you now, boss, by the way, because I know you're not watching this one. You're always watching my one. So I know this. So he's shutting it down. He wants to shut it down, so he's going to ring you now, okay, boss? So just so you know when you get the phone call, because they're never watching this one. Remember, you got my thing in my phone, I know that, Right, ladies and gentlemen, so I'm actually going to shoot. my little double episode on Urban Scoop today. I will see you all shortly. Until the next time, which is probably tomorrow, we might go fishing. We might go fishing. Who wants to go fishing? Yeah. Yeah. I should hope not, I know. Yeah.
Cheese.
Cheese. You walked right into that though, didn't you? Yeah, to be fair.
My fault.
No, listen, my people know when I have to talk in a little bit of code now. Yeah, you know, like back in the day. I don't know how old you are, I'm not going to ask you, yeah? But we used to use like backslang.
Okay.
I don't know if you ever know about backslang.
No.
Yeah, so we used to use backslang as a code. Some people will know it. So we have to work out, we have to make little words up. So the agencies, the MI5s, the police, government people, they don't know what we're doing.
Right.
Yeah, so we talk in code. And tomorrow I might go fishing. I might get a great white shark. And when it goes into the pond, it's going to gobble up loads of little fishes. Yeah, and it's going to go swimming. It's going to go down the M2. It's going to get to the M25. If it turns left, it goes to Crown Plaza. If it turns right, it goes to Luton.
Got ya.
I think I know what his backslang's all about.
Yeah.
Is there good ponds over there then?
There's a good pond. There's a big pond.
You're better at this.
There's a big pond over just outside of Ramsgate. There's a big pond, and it's got a lot of bad fish in there. Yeah, it's got a lot of bad fish. Yeah, bad water. Yeah, I wish they would start drinking the water so it make them bad. But I don't want to say too much, I might get in trouble. Yeah, but yeah, they are. Yeah, we know anyway. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Listen, we've got a court case happening, and no one's even fucking talking about it yet. Yeah. Do you know one of these invaders? They got denied their asylum claim. They appealed it, obviously. Yeah. Do you know during that time he was waiting, he raped a fucking little woman, raped a little girl. Yeah. Bournemouth. I'll give you the details. Yeah. So I'm going to go down there for it. Yeah.
Oh, you go to the court case?
Yeah, I'm going to go to the court case for sure. Yeah. Because mate, how the fuck do you have someone that's been denied asylum? Yeah, and then all of a sudden he's now on trial for rape. It's disgusting, mate. Yeah, it's absolute disgusting. And people need to be seeing this. Do you know what I mean? 100%. People actually need to be seeing it. Yeah, like, and I can only take it so far. Yeah, then I have to rely on other people. I need to do my job. Yeah, to be able to get it out to a certain audience. Yeah, and then if it's good enough and it's well presented, bang, it'll go out further then, wouldn't it? You know, and that's what my role is. Do you know what I mean? And showing the people.
Far and wide now.
What's that, mate?
It's going out far and wide now.
Mate, listen, Sky News Australia, Washington Post, New York Times. I've been everywhere. Yeah, tell me where I haven't been. Tell me where I haven't been, and I've, you know, everywhere I've been.
You have to listen to
No, I'm afraid. Really think I can swim? Yeah, fucking hell. I'll sink. You put me in a fucking pond, I'll just drop straight to the floor. I ain't gonna be fucking. You know what I mean, guys? Yeah.
No, I was going to say, all the stuff we're talking about, I got stitched up bad. My kids were born in the Philippines, but I've done the legal way of getting my kids here.
Yeah.
I had to come here and live here for 18 months on my own. It took me to bring my kids in the legal way.
I know.
And my wife's from the Philippines, and for the whole time of her doing the legal way of doing it, if I was skint and didn't have any money, I can't claim benefits or anything. I would be homeless with my children.
Mate, a good friend.
And that's bollocks.
It's bollocks. A good friend of mine, Wesley
come on a fucking boat and get free everything, but if I had no money, my kids would have to live under a bridge. Well, how is that fair?
Mate, a good friend of mine, Wesley Winter. Yeah, everybody knows him. He makes the best videos. Yeah, like seriously, yeah, absolute shit hot. Now he's got a Chinese wife. Yeah. He's paying $5,000, $8,000. Yeah. $5,000 again.
Oh, my wife's at work right now.
Well, I said
looking
to him,
after the elderly, English old people in a care home, working.
Well, I said to Wes, Wes, take her over to Calais, put her in a dinghy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It would have been easier for him to my wife.
I wonder if he's watching Mr. Winter. Maybe he's watching, I don't know.
They get free house.
Right, I'm actually going to go, end my stream, say goodbye. There is Jamie, yeah? So say goodbye, Jamie. Good to see you again, bro. Yeah. You want to say bye?
Hey.
You want to say bye? Bye. It's up to... Oh, she's jumping. There you go, I'll put you on it now. Yeah, I don't normally put children on it, to be honest with you, if I can help it, yeah? See you later, Hayley, yeah?
Right, come on,
oh, Hayley, no. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to go now. Yeah, I will see you later. Go fishing tomorrow. Until then, bye-bye.